Mitchell wants it, he gets it. Smith leans on him. Mitchell steps back, got knocked down, and knocks it down.
Shoot it, young man.
Donovan Mitchell might be having the best season of his career, and it's not because of his scoring, it's actually the other aspects of his game. From blossoming as a playmaker to emerging as an impactful defender, Mitchell is averaging a career-high 6.1 assists and has been dishing out almost 8 a game since Darius Garland broke his jaw. This is an MVP caliber response from Mitchell, pushing Cleveland to a 14-4 record, the second best in the NBA since losing 2 of his most important teammates.
Clock shows 5. Mitchell works off an Allen screen, steps to his left, and nails a 3.
Mitchell has embraced being a playmaker and possibly flashed what the peak of his career will look like, because for as good of a scorer as Donovan Mitchell is, and trust me, he's great at getting buckets, this version of Mitchell looks like the total package.
Strus back to Mitchell. Mitchell worked on Young. What a pass. He had Young leaning back.
Let's start with defense. Mitchell has always had the physical tools needed to be a positive defender. He's a freak athlete with strength, speed, and a 6'10 wingspan to make up for his lack of height. And Mitchell has been on multiple teams that finished first in defensive rating, from Utah to Cleveland. But whether it was a lack of effort or focus, Mitchell himself just hasn't been an overly impactful defender throughout his career. This is starting to change, with Mitchell becoming a disruptive off-ball defender and cleaning the glass at the highest rate of his career. Mitchell is blowing up plays on the regular, reading this pick and roll for a steal against Boston. Active hands have Mitchell racking up nearly 2 steals per game, a career high and third most in the NBA. He digs down deep and times this swipe on Lopez perfectly to get the steal. And here he does the same thing against Chicago. Mitchell's wingspan allows him to make some truly wild plays, covering both passing lanes and somehow getting a hand on this ball. Mitchell might have the best hands in the NBA because some of these catches are just absurd. His wingspan and leaping ability allows him to crash the glass, hauling in these one-handed boards and actually making a difference in this department. Cleveland is allowing the fewest second chance points in the NBA since December. While Jarrett Allen is largely responsible for this, it wouldn't be possible without contributions from the backcourt. And while generating steals isn't always an indicator of good defense, in this case, it's a sign that Mitchell is more engaged than ever. Mitchell is securing extra possessions for Cleveland behind his work on the glass and by disrupting passing lanes. It's led directly to easy points for the Cavaliers' offense. These steals are all headed the other way, and it's why Mitchell ranks 3rd in both fast break points and points off turnovers. He's having his most efficient season in transition by far, placing in the 88th percentile as a transition threat, with every other season of his career placing Mitchell below the 65th percentile. The way Mitchell is ramping up the pace brings us to his playmaking, which has helped boost the Cavaliers into being a top 10 offense.
Around one of the Spurs, finds Strus. Hey, knocks it down.
Great job by Donovan Mitchell. That's a great possession or two by the Cavs.
The Cavs aren't playing at a breakneck speed, but they are pushing the tempo when appropriate. Mitchell has his foot hovering over the gas at all times, keeping his head up to make quick decisions in semi-transition.
Cavs have hit 5 of their first 7. Can Wade make it 6 of 8? Yes, he does.
Oh, the offense is percolating. Great pass by Donovan Mitchell.
Right here, he sees Murray jogging back behind the play, so he rifles a one-hand pass to Dean Wade. And Mitchell has been making these plays all month long.
Line, rebounded by Strus. Mitchell off to Merrill. Merrill fires.
Woo!
Hey, knocks it down.
Sam Merrill, baby.
He's putting an immense amount of pressure on defenses to hustle back, because if you don't run, Mitchell is going to get a clean look for someone on the Cavs. By pushing the pace, Mitchell forces a mismatch here, with Wendell Carter Jr. posing no chance against this ridiculous Sham God crossover. Mitchell's manipulation of the defense has been on point. Here he uses a head fake toward Niang to open a pass for Allen. And on this one, it's the inverse, faking to the roll man before diming up Okoro on the perimeter. Mitchell is at his best when he's passing to the three-point line. This drive and flip back to Wade is everything Mitchell excels at. With his ability to score at the rim, a dribble inside of the paint causes a total collapse of the defense, and Mitchell is able to put some serious heat on these passes even when they are as unorthodox as this one.
Mitchell got by Payne. What a kick out, Niang. Butler! Oh, that was sweet.
This is where Mitchell has always been at his best as a playmaker, generating three-point opportunities. Compare this to someone like Darius Garland, who excels at finding Cleveland's big men, and we can see how Mitchell's playmaking style varies. 48% of Mitchell's assists this season have been three-point shots, with Max Strus as his favorite target. As for Garland, just 32% of his assists are three-point field goals, with Allen and Mobley serving as his go-to partners. And shout out to pivotfade.com for these stats. Mitchell's run and gun style has really helped Cleveland keep up pace with other NBA teams. Cavs have been attempting more three-pointers than anyone in the league since December 15th, when last season they ranked 24th in three-point attempts. This big jump in three-point volume was a goal all around for Cleveland, but Mitchell steering the ship has truly made it happen. Mitchell is more than just a drive and kick player. He can deliver the ball to his bigs in a variety of ways. His willingness to give up the rock has been an area of growth. Mitchell is passing the ball a career-high 50 times per game, and with Garland on the sideline, he has pushed that number to near 60. All the while, Mitchell is posting the best assist percentage of his career and the lowest turnover percentage to go with it. Check out how he has developed as a pick-and-roll player, becoming much more willing to pass the ball and trust his teammates. Mitchell has more than enough daylight to shoot the ball after turning the corner here, but instead chooses to trust Jarrett Allen's ability to finish over Lopez. These are shot opportunities Mitchell almost certainly would have taken for himself last year, but his trust in his teammates has grown since then. These two are developing a nice chemistry with each other. Since December, Mitchell's assists to Allen have tripled, while Allen's assists to Mitchell have doubled. And this has come as Allen is now operating more as a hub rather than just a screen setter. This is a trend that has swept the entire NBA, because these dribble handoff actions are much more difficult to contain than an old-fashioned pick and roll. Watch how Mitchell's defender has to chase him over the screen, and this allows Donnie to get downhill before dropping a dime back to Allen. Allen had assisted on just 2 Mitchell three-pointers prior to December 18th. Since then, Allen has set up Mitchell 8 times off of plays like this one. Giving up the ball and moving without it is the last step to Mitchell's development on offense, and he still has plenty of work to do. But the chemistry being built across the roster is going to pay dividends once the Cavs are fully healthy. If Donovan Mitchell can keep operating at this level on both ends of the floor, we just might see the most complete season of his career.